Is it on? Okay, boom, I'm here. Now, let's talk about the question that every YouTuber keeps asking. And they're really doing it for views, honestly. But stop asking this dumbass question. They keep asking, is 2K dead? Is 2K died for the year? Duh! Yes, it did. 2K has a time span of 7 to 14 days when it comes out of being really good for everybody. Okay? Now, I'm going to go into why. And nobody's going to say this because, they're on YouTube. But if we're keeping it real, the YouTube era of gaming killed 2K. I don't care what anybody says. And it's true. You load into these parts, first of all, everybody looks the same. That's where it gets weird. There's no originality at all inside of the game. Everybody looks the exact same. They use the same type of tattoos. They use the same type of accessories. They use the same type of banners. If they try to do that thing of making a Tyrese Halliburton build, a Stephen Curry build, an Anthony Edwards build, a LeBron build, they try to make their player look just like them because they saw a YouTube video when somebody else did it. So now they're doing it, right? You see the same builds the whole time you're playing the game. Is either you're going up against a defensive menace, a hybrid defender, a floor spacing slasher, three-point hunter, or a glass cleaner. It's all the same thing. It's no originality. It's very rare where you see a build that you haven't seen ever, or at least in a while, of you playing the game. Like, you could play the game for maybe 2 hours straight, and you'll play against the same builds the whole time. And everybody had the same game style the whole time. And where I don't try to put all the blame on them, but at some point we got to start saying it's because live isn't around anymore. Yes, you guys might, try and troll, whatever the case may be. Oh, live was never that good. Shot, it ain't that. It might have not been to you, but what it was good for, competition purposes, right? Because when you got live around, when NBA The Life was around, even if you had NBA Street, if you had NBA Jams coming out once in a while, understand what I'm saying. Because the thing is, I'm going to have somebody in here thinking that they know all the knowledge in the world because that's how the 2K community gets. I'm not saying like those are simulation. Like, I know they're arcade games, but it's other games with a basketball in it. You get what I'm saying? So now your only outlet of basketball isn't 2K. Which that's the only reason why the game is so terrible, is because they don't have to do anything, because everybody's still going to buy the game. You're still going to spend all your VC on it as much as you say. As much as you come in these comments and say, oh, I'm done with 2K. They're not getting another dollar out of me. Closed doors, my guy. You know you're still spending hundreds of dollars on your My Team or on your My Player. It's weird. Anyway, and why I say the YouTube era killed it, I'm about to give you a perfect example, right, of something, and you can't tell me that you don't know what I'm talking about when I say this. You have certain channels and certain people that they will go out of their way to find a glitch on the game just so they can post it and get a couple of views. Now, when that glitch comes into play, everybody going to be using it, so you're going to be doing it while you're going up against it. Think about it. Use this jump shot. You'll never miss. Use this dunk package. You're always green. When you use the dunk beater, use this layup package. And now everybody is playing the same. So when something becomes the ordinary a little too much, it tends to get boring. It's no originality to the game anymore. And it hasn't been for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I get what people say about, people promote the gamble and all that. Man, get out of here with all that. Like, want to be righteous shit. It's not about promoting gambling. I don't look at it as that. Like, when you see the My Team, like, YouTubers and they opening packs, I don't really look at it as promoting gambling for kids. Y'all just be wanting to say something weird in their comments, because at the end of the day, they're just showing you what they got and what they paid for. Nobody is saying, hey, go out and get this amount of VC because this is what you're going to get out of the pack. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. Nobody is promoting you to buy VC. So how are they promoting gambling? They're not even promoting you to buy the VC. I'm not understanding it. But it's things like that. And then we're such in the era of going on YouTube and learning how to play that it's a soft era now. right? It's a soft era because when I was coming up playing the 2K, you had to learn how to play it yourself. You was like now you're about a minute and a half video away from being competent at the game. And then what I mean about the soft era is that as soon as something isn't working, everybody goes crying to the internet and then, oh, this doesn't work in 2K. Oh, this 2K is unplayable this year. Oh, I can't do this on 2K. Then a patch comes out. And that's why I say it has a 7 to 14 day span. Because everybody gonna be cool with it when it first come out. And to the people that's actually labbing gets better, they get better at the game while you were always ass. And now that patch came out, it switched what you wanted switched. But it might have messed up something you didn't want. Like, that's what we got to understand about gaming nowadays, right? When something gets patched, something else gets broken at the same time. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I think that's is that the lingo? Can't have your cake, eat. I'll figure it out later and then maybe I'll put it in the next video or something like that. Don't worry too much about that. Just focus on the 2K part. But what I'm saying is, then remember, right? The Grand Badge era. That was weird. That was always a weird thing in the game for me. I don't understand it because I get it. Some of y'all like that. Me personally, I'm like, if you're asking for a simulation game, why would you want a game where you could put a badge on and then you can green a shot off the damn inbound on the other side of the court? Why? You can get your defensive badge, spam, you'll get a steal every time. If you had the playmaking, any dribble move and make somebody fall. But you want simulation in your game? 2K is going to always be dead, man, because the community, and then the community is just weird. It's just weird people. Like, okay, so for instance, right, when I go to the rec, let's say I don't got a whole 5, right? I only play with one person that's on Xbox, everybody else is on PlayStation. What does that mean? That when I go into, like, let's say if we're in, like, the game chat and we got to communicate with each other, as soon as one of these weirdos see your microphone pop up, they just go crazy and they start trying to troll. And then they're not even good at the trolling. Y'all put it in the comments if y'all want me to start posting some of those, like, arguments I'll be having with people at the rec. I'll start posting them if anybody wants to see it. But, yeah, it's like, they watch these videos. And that's why I say, I'm not just straight blaming YouTubers for it. I'm just talking about for the videos, people try to go out their way to get to do some type of viral thing with it, right? Because I will have people that will start arguing with me. They'll argue with me over a bad shot they took. Nobody said anything. Like, you got to think. This YouTube thing, it has people thinking like they have to be the greatest gamer of all time. Bro, you're sitting in the crib playing for nothing. Like, you should not be wasting that much time with this game for nothing. It's like, don't miss a shot and don't come in the chat. My bad. Yo, don't even say nothing, y'all. That was my first shot, my guy. You see these microphones going on, we're having a whole separate conversation. Nobody's worrying about your 2K bill. Sorry to tell you, but you ain't that important. You're not that important to me. Also, right? And what I mean by the argument purposes, dude, these people, like, yo, you on 2K, you're going to come across the biggest gangster, the billionaires of the world, the people that got all the money in the world, the hackers that's going to find where you live. Ooh, I'm so scared. Like, it's crazy the things that some of these people say. And it's like, bro, you're sitting in your crib for about 10 hours today, doing this all day. Why are you taking this game this serious? You're not getting nothing back from it. You're not even streaming this shit. I don't even care if it's only 1 or 2 people in your damn stream. You're not even streaming it to try and make revenue from it. Like, I don't get it. Then, like, what I say about, and then with the era of YouTube is like, y'all don't post, sometimes y'all don't post the realness of the game, right? Because you will only post games that you win, first of all. So you try to make it like this is the greatest game in the world and it's the greatest thing. And also, y'all hold back on certain shit y'all want to say because y'all want to keep getting invited to them events. So y'all hold back on a lot of things y'all be wanting to say. And when your community says it, y'all try to like condone what's going on, right? The game is not good. Like it's just not good because I mean, it goes back to everything being the same. Like I already know what I'm gonna go up against. If I go to my team or play now, I'm gonna go up against a person that's gonna off-ball me inside of a zone. Because the best defense on this game is you not playing defense. That's the best defense you can play on this game, right? And as I'm playing, I'm not playing like 2Ks on my screen. I do have YouTube on my screen though, but not 2K. I mean, I just want to know what's everybody's thoughts on it. Like, when do y'all consider 2K dead? Do y'all consider it dead once a content creator says it? Or do you have your own opinion of knowing that the game is already dead? Once it comes out, right? We already know the game's going to be bad. Eventually, that is. Because all the crybabies are going to come out. And then something's going to get patched. And something's going to get broke. And it's going to happen all throughout the year. It's going to happen all throughout the year. And then, like, with the 2K community, again, they try to play like the stuff they see on YouTube. Like, okay, granted, those people are like, they have thousands or millions of subscribers, right? And that's what I'm saying. Another thing with the YouTube era, we're not going to act like it didn't do a lot for certain people. I mean, not 2K era, the YouTube era for 2K. It did a lot for a lot of people, and it helped open them up to other outlets. Like, it put a lot of them people on the map, right? And, you know, now they're trying to tell other YouTubers to not be on 2K and da-da-da and all that. Like, bro, that's how you got your buzz. At least until, you know, they all start networking with each other and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of starting to get to the point, it's getting a little idiotic when people ask the question of, if it's dead. It's going to always die within the first 2 weeks. Because something is going to go wrong. Like, for instance, right? 2K20, what's that, 21? 2K, I think it was 21 or 22, right? Everybody was getting dunked on. So they tried to blame 2K because them having a 25 interior defense, they thought they were supposed to be stopping somebody going to the break. People that play 2K, you can tell they never even picked up a basketball day in their life, bro, when you play with some of these people. You can tell they never even picked up a ball. Because the spacing is terrible in the game. I mean, you got to think, right? All last summer, leading up to the game, the whole big fiasco was about crossplay, right? A couple weeks ago, the crossplay wasn't even working. And it almost seemed like sometimes with the crossplay, it's always some type of jitter or stutter in the game. I don't get it, man. Like, what's up? They got, it's certain things you got to fix in the game, man. Like, worry about the gameplay. A lot of these people worry about the wrong things too. Like, for instance, the gameplay. Like I'm saying, for the 5-on-5. Bro, it should not be that easy that somebody can just off-ball and now they're able to compete with you. Like, the era when I was coming up, you had to get better in 2K. Now all you got to do, you had to actually play the game and lab the game to get better at it. Now you're like a minute and a half, 2-minute video away from being competent at the game. Then you got this weird thing about Zen players, like putting in controllers so they'll never, putting in, certain controllers so they'll never miss. Like, bro, when did the game ever got that hard that you got to try to, like, what? That game is not that hard to play that you need a Zen controller. And then most of the people that are using Zen controllers, they're not even, well, some of them probably is, some of them YouTubers probably do use it, I don't know. But most of them are people that's just sitting in the crib. Bro, you're sitting in a house cheating on a fucking game that's not bringing any money back to your pocket. Are you crazy? That's what I mean by weird community. And I'm going to go over a lot of weird gaming communities. And 2K is up there in the top 3. It's not even a question. The only question about it being in the top 3 is if it's number 1. That's the only question. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Because like I said, man, this 2K era, the YouTube era is what killed 2K, man. It's what killed it. Look at the videos that get posted on it, man. It's nothing but glitch this, glitch that. This is glitchy. That is glitchy. Man, I'm out.